Coach T, what's up?
What up, baby? Yeah, let's break this 53-man roster down, man.
Let's do it. 53-man roster was dropped about 3 p.m. today. Some surprises. What was your biggest surprise for today?
My biggest surprise was Jalen Brooks and keeping Tolbert, it's continued. I mean, Jalen Brooks flashed a lot more. He's a threat to go deep. He can play special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he was just thought he brought more to the team than Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert led us in receiving touchdowns. Last year with 7, but how many of them? What was the longest? You know what I mean? He's what type of threat is he? Nobody's scared of him. He can't really create separation on the third or fourth corner because third corner. So it is what it is, though. But that was my biggest surprise that we more so that we cut Jalen Brooks than kept Tolbert.
I think the wide receiver group too was the one for me that I was most surprised with. A big one like you was Jalen Brooks. I thought Treyshon Holden also. I thought he had an outside chance to make it. I think both of us had both Brooks and Flournoy and Treyshon Holden. We had all three of those guys ahead of Tolbert. Just from what I seen, the eye test. Dak and Tolbert have built up a relationship, a lot of work over the last couple of summers together. But the production is the main key to me. And I look at it also on upsides. You're talking about where these players are going to be at in their careers in 1 or 2 years. And we've already seen 3 seasons with Tolbert, going into his 4th season, I believe it is. So we've seen 3 years. And to me, I haven't saw the growth. So me looking at it, I would have probably took a look at, what is going to be the outcome? What do we see as far as longevity with these guys? But, I think you had said it earlier. We're not in practice with these guys. We don't see everything. We don't see the whole total picture. So just a little shock. Just a little shock. I would.
Yeah. Everything else, it went as we planned. I mean, except for I didn't expect us to keep 60 tackles. I mean, what was it? 5 D tackles. I didn't expect that. So and we kept Mozzie and Toy.
Yeah. I was happy with that one though, because I really thought Toy did a good job this year, coming in as a draft pick. He struggles some, but when he got his opportunities out there, I think he showed flashes of what he could be, and we need that beef. But the thing is, Schotty was saying today they've already, are on the phones, already looking at the waiver wire. There's a lot of pieces that are going to be out there. So this 53-man roster is not final. I think there could be some changes, definitely, that could be coming, right, in the near future.
Absolutely, man. And I think we're going to be looking at that D tackle position really in the on the waiver wire.
Yeah.
We'll see how it shakes out, man. We'll see how it shakes out. But this is where we at right now.
Yeah. Let's go through it real quick, man. We ain't gonna be on long tonight, man. We just want to give you our reaction to this 53. Coach T, you had a perfect yesterday as far as the quarterback situation. 2 quarterbacks that totally made sense to open up an additional spot, and you can always bring that guy off the practice if needed. The offensive tackles, I was calling for Johnny Cornelius yesterday, the Oregon rookie. He got in there. I thought he played very well, so I'm happy to see him. He's definitely a depth piece that we can use. He'll be a good player here in the near future. Nate Thomas, we knew that guy was going to be. Really, no surprises as far as that position. At least not to me. Is not for the interior line. TJ Bass and Brock Hoffman. I mean, it's pretty much what we've seen throughout, the preseason, and it's what we expected. I didn't see any changes there. Fullback, Hunter Luepke is definitely, he's needed. That guy does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's interesting that we kept the 4th, basically 5 running backs with the Luepke, them listing him as a fullback, and we kept Moffitt and Sanders. I guess are we going to do something with Moffitt as far as I don't think IR, but So this means he's on the 53 because
Yeah.
they were speaking yesterday of trying to put him on the RR, stashing him away.
Yeah, the projection is to have him join the 53-man roster.
One?
That's what the Schotty had, said. I don't know about week one, Coach. I don't know about week one. Okay. That's to be seen, but he's definitely part of the plan moving forward. Go ahead and go over to tight ends there and take a look at those.
I mean, we knew what they were going to do with the three, Schoonmaker and Spanford.
You wanted
Spanford is coming back from injury now this week, so he'll have a good 10 days or so to practice.
That's a good sign. We discussed on the opening the wide receivers. Ryan Flournoy was the outside guy who got in. We knew Turpin would be in there. Tober, I think we was hoping that he wouldn't be in there, but Tober made it in. Like I said, I'm hoping the best for Tober. I just thought that there were some guys that outplayed him. Defense and ends.
Mm-hmm. Same way we expected 6.
Yeah, it's the same guys that we expected, man. I'm just happy that James Houston, like you said, if preseason counts, then he'll be on that team. So,
he had 8 sacks as a rookie.
Coming out the box and never, so it's a good thing too is that he's part of that group with Primetime with Coach Sanders that came in from out of Jackson. So it's a good story right there. It's a really good story of a guy that making it all the way to the big leagues. Defensive tackles, I think everything that we thought. The question was Mozzie in or was Mozzie out? We see now Mozzie is in.
For now.
Yeah, and that was something that they said too. That was something they told. They said they spoke with him and they told him, you're on the 53-man roster now. So there could be some changes. Like you said, if they get somebody off that wire, he could be one of the guys to go. No surprises on the linebackers. Shamar James, very happy he played his way onto that team. His performance, earned him a spot on there. Let's talk a little bit about the cornerbacks because there was competition there and some people, who we had talked about. I know Hall did not make it. They even listed Goodwin as part of the cornerbacks. The thing that they're saying with him is that they're going to get him back, hopefully on the 53-man roster. And then, if a spot opens up, that they'll definitely get him back on there. So I expect him to still be with the team. Zion Childress won out that nickel spot. Not sure if that means he's a starter. We talked about yesterday with Diggs coming back, that may move some people around. But one thing Schotty said, they asked him a question about that particular competition between those two players. And he said it was very even. And he said when it's even like that in a situation that they usually go with the youth in that situation. So Childress got the nod there. Carson, who we know, Carson was not was it Carson listed on the IR, Coach? Do you know that?
No, he's not. He's questionable.
Okay. So we look to probably get him back, here in the next couple of weeks or so. I think his initial was like 4 to 6 weeks or something like that. No surprises on the safeties at all. Who we thought would be slotted there is slotted there.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't too many surprises on this roster, save for a couple of positions. Well, like you said before, we just see what they allow us to see.
Right.
So,
right.
We really don't know everything that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Brooks wasn't doing right in the meeting room. I don't know. But it's their call. It's how they feel he fits, and it is what it is.
Yeah, just a little insight, just from the press conference. So that was another one that they talked about in detail. So Coach Schotty said that it came down to the wire. There were some coaches who wanted to keep Brooks, some coaches that wanted to keep Flournoy. Those are the two players. When they looked at it, they thought it was very even as far as what they did on the offensive, tape when they looked at it and did their evaluations. The thing they said that separated was special teams. He said as far as the gunner, they seen Flournoy, he just jumped off tape. There was no one that could even stay in front of him. So over the last week and a half to 2 weeks, he separated himself, and they gave him the nod based on his special teams play. So tough break because I did really like Jalen Brooks, and I thought Jalen Brooks definitely, if anybody had played well enough, he was the guy to get the nod. But I can't say that I'm not happy with Flournoy. Somebody had to be left out. So unfortunately, and I think Brooks will get an opportunity to play with another team.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't play against us and hurt us. Wish he could.
That would be something. That would be something.
Yeah.
Yep. But all in all, I feel good about the roster, Coach.
Yeah, I'm just ready for it to see the finished product on the field. You know, what they said we haven't seen exactly what we're going or who we are as a team, what we're going to do as a team. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm tired of this vanilla stuff, all this excuse. Hey man, let's play ball. Now we're gonna play the world champs, our rivals, our heated rivals. And hey man, from the beginning, just open it up. Let's try to get this one, man.
9 days and counting. 9 days and counting. Like you said, it's going to be a short week. Next week, I think he said his Monday practice would be this Friday. They'll get the guys a day off, and then they'll get back to it early next week. So trying to get a lot of work is going on in the training room, trying to get everybody healthy. Guyton took some drills, team drills, looked really good. He says he's feeling good. It's going to be a decision on the team and the trainers if he's out there. I look and think that maybe Guyton has an outside chance to be in that lineup along with Diggs. So getting healthy at the right time of the season, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a good thing, man. But, you know, as long as we can stay healthy throughout, you know, but it's important for us to make sure that we're 100% healthy. If Guyton ain't 100%, don't put him out there in game in week 1, and now he might have something lingering throughout the season. We get 100%. He and Diggs get him 100% healthy, whether it's week 2, 3, whatever. So when they come back, they were ready to play the full load.
Yes, sir. I totally agree with you. A lot more information should be coming out of Cowboys camp out there at the Star. Give us some more information as we move closer to the game time, who will be in, who will be out. But you now have your 53-man roster. You don't have to guess. We know who the guys are that we're going in battle. We'll keep an eye out on the waiver wire and keep you guys informed, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's strap up and get ready to have a good season. The division game is the first game out the bat, man. I really want to get that game. You know, the division wins are very tough. I mean, it's important that we get off to a good start. I think that would do just tremendous for our young team and the momentum that we have coming up out this camp. And wishing the Cowboys good luck this season, man.
Absolutely.
Coach, man, take us out of here, man.
You know what it is, man. Cowboy Nation. Let's say it together.
Pay that man. I love it, man. We out, man.